Right then, yeah, little video for. Oh, I do not like that. New skin. Thought I'd give it a little go, but not a big fan. There we go then. Top bit. Like I haven't really completed the insides. I've just done the builds and sort of gone a little bit what I want. So yeah, we'll be putting more stuff in here. Wish I could get rid of this stupid thing in the corner. But there we go. Down into the kitchen. Nothing in there at the moment. All my stuff in and growing. Like I say, what we had a chat about yesterday, I can get rid of all this shit now. Because I've got the one enough. Big garden feature area. Too bad. No, that's the beach house, as we call it. This little area here is where I bring all the babies and let them grow up down here. Little bit big space. This was all full up with crock pots, feeding pots, but I've taken them up with big watchers. Just a little feature on the old morning there. I am a lift man. I love lifts. So you will find a lot of lifts in this build. Yeah. So this is the inside of the old big building that I'm talking about. I like this flooring, but I didn't like it all the way, so I sort of broke everything up with little gateways. Not loads of dinosaurs, but a fair few. What I need. So yeah, this is the greenhouse. So as you can see, it's inside. But what I've done is I've put it on the outside. I'll show you the outside. 2 sec. Forage. Nothing in there at the minute. This little area down here. Obviously, I'll block off this area. This will just be a walkway. Might have a couple of little teeny bits in the corner there, but I will have something in this middle here. That's why I've left this little bit open. The rest of it is closed off. So I'll quickly take you down outside, and I'm also a sucker for spinning walls. But as you can see, the greenhouse looks. I like the greenhouse there. But yeah, to get the 300, I'd have to obviously build up, but I'm not actually over fussed if it's not affecting me too much. I think that looks quite cool on the side of the building. So yeah, get back in. I'll take you up this way and I'll show you a little bit. So obviously this little bit here, got a little lift again. Like I say, I love them. Going up to that little area there, to this little bit up at the top. Fuming about that little square in the back there. I'll sort that out later. Yeah. Yeah, so go up the stereos now. I'll take you in a greenhouse for a second. There you see. Yeah, so a little bit of growing going on, but like I say, I could put a second floor in, go up, so it's not too bad. That was all. Ain't got no greenhouse effect on that, like that all. Up the stereos. Nice cool little look through there. Just wanted to close it all in, and obviously these cosmetics that I've got on, they act as my lights, which isn't too bad at all. So then this is sort of, if I'm not down at the house at the bottom corner down there, I had to put a water tank on top of the ceiling, on top of the roofs, so it would feed my greenhouse, because that one there wasn't. So I was like, bollocks. Yeah, this is like the little land off if I'm deciding to log off, and obviously just nearby chat there. Obviously all me properties, all me narcotics, couple of things. Can't really put these anywhere, so I think they're to do with bosses. I'm not too sure. this area will be my little sort of like eating area. We'll have some chairs and tables and all that because it's got a little side kitchen bit here. Plenty of rubber roonies. And just like not a bad little feature. I have got these torches here that I put angle gel in with a blue lighting. That looks quite cool. So yeah, I told you about that lift just a minute ago. This is obviously my storage room. All of me box and bits. Now I'm gonna take these stairs away and yeah, put another lift in. Then put a floor all the way across that and put like the fabricator and um, the smithies and all that malarkey because I can actually access these boxes through the machines and not having to go up to every box. So that's not too bad. I like the sound of that. And when I heard about that, I thought, oh, I'm gonna have to put everything in it. But I was already halfway through stacking everything, and I didn't want to pick them all up, take them to a different place. So I thought I'll just make this room. But again, that'll come in time. This is this originally before I got them dedicated boxes. This was ideally going to be my storage block. Yeah, not too bad. Down the bottom there's a bit of a like wall feature. I'll show you that in two. Yeah, just a couple of little bits and bobs. This had my fertiliser and I didn't next one. So obviously I've whopped all that from my plants. Bit of clothing, ascended and some blueprint and some weapons. Not much in there, I don't think. I've just got that out of one of my gotchas. Supposing that's going to be a light on top of the head, so I might pop that on at some point. Nice little staircase feature, left and right to the storage area. Now this literally was, like I say, was supposed to be a storage area, so I am stocked up on bits and bobs. I can't remember what that was on. I was just planning to have all of the top resources all stocked up and things like that. But not got a lot of polymer. But most of my polymer is obviously organic polymer. Still got to put this big bad boy out. Take it a little bit of element from the old. He's right up to the actual crafting area. You got the fabricator. All this in the corner is me trophies for the bosses. I think Lee said. Then again, a couple of storage boxes got little bits of shit that I don't really know what I'm doing with, but I'm assuming everything's got a purpose, so I do collect. But yeah, you can see just a couple of random little bits and bobs. I think this over here is a couple of randomly bits. I know what I need to do with all, like, but not really got the place for storage them. Some of the little forges. This is my narcotics. Sniper room. This is where I'm doing all my narcotics and everything here. Trying to make your chem paste as well. Couple of weapons, bullets, arrows. So yeah, I'm quite stocked up. Not too bad. But yeah, quite like this room. This is obviously what I want every room to look like. As in stocked up, filled up, and actually a purpose for the room instead of just an empty room. Right. Now again, sucker for sliding doors and lifts. So this is my transfer boxy. Oh, got a couple of octopus. Take them and swap them out. Lovely, more oil. Teleporter. So obviously it's so easy now to just hop over to my OCD island. Pop, dump. So again, like I said earlier on, cool little feature wall. It's quite cool. Yeah, not a bad little building that, mate, I don't think. Looks alright. And like I say, there's a lot of things that I need to fully complete, but at the moment I'm just walking around grabbing resources. This is me gotcha pen. Have a little look from the bottom side. Still got little bits to completion with. Need to sort out the top of them pillars and things like that. I was gonna block the whole of this off, but again, I'm like little featurey sort of bits, and I thought these pillars aren't too long, so they don't look too bad. And yeah, we've got a little lift up into it from here. The staircase on the other side. Have a quick look at Lee's stuff. Can't obviously get in there, but yeah, there's our train track over on that little rock over there where he's built his boat. I'll run you around the train track 2 seconds. Yeah, as you can see, he's got a lot going on. Too many animals out. I think we had a little look last night, and he's got 124 more dinosaurs out than what I have. Yeah, I think that little bit there by the lighthouse is his gotcha pen with the chem paste. They're getting him bits and bobs. Lighthouse, so yeah, it looks cool. Don't get me wrong, but just a lot going on, making us a little bit glitchy. So I wanted to sort of link up places. So when you see this little area in a minute, you'll understand why. Nice little cool lifty area going up. Again, little sleep off bit. This vault was just full with loads of crystals, but I've just opened them all. Again, I've got little tiny bits to do, like I need to put a roof on that thingy. Right, this is a nice little staircase going all the way up to the top. And this is where I'm going to have my snails running around, giving me a load of chem paste. Obviously, I've got to put cosmetics and things like that on there. This was just a quick chuck together because he said he might have a couple of snails for me. I just thought, I'll lock all this in. I'll put a door on this and they ain't going nowhere. I'll just keep coming out and collecting my paste. Yeah, quite like the old stair feature, going all the way through. Yeah, I managed to turn the walls each way. You'll see in a minute that I made a little cross on the front. Just again, just to make it a bit different. Probably should have gone all the way up, but I didn't want to sort of make it a massive spot. Got your innies. Plenty of crystals, making it so much easier. And all I'll do is literally fill them with thatch. Right, roof in here that I have done half roof and half of stairs, so that I've got that little bit of lighting coming through on the ceiling. So yeah, another me and my featurey bits. And again, done these with railings and just switched them around to make them look like a cool little war opening gateway. Again, like you see, got bits and bobs up here to finish off. The plan was, the reason why I've got these 4 bits here, because the plan was to put 8 boxes in here, but I just can't be dealing with the lagging. So I've just done the 4. But yeah, that was the plan, to put 8 boxes in there. Checked up. A little bit of shit moving there. This one over here is just a random one that I used here to when I was building. All the bits and bobs. Again, got a little staircase here. Don't really know what I'm going to do with it. Probably put, might have a fridge actually to keep these boxes full up. As you can see, that one's run out. I think this one over here is not too bad at the moment. I might grab 2 on. Oh, that's cool. Got a little bit through there. Again, got a little bit to put a wall across that bottom bit so that that's all blocked in. Nice little another balcony that I'm going to sort out to have bits and bobs on. Yeah, that's a nice little view of a positive space. Now this is the bit that I made for us to be able to quickly get across to each other. Literally just a staircase passageway. That fucking lighthouse is driving me mad. Spins me up too much. Yeah, that's a nice easy access to base to base for us, if you know what I mean. Yeah, this is Potter's area. This is quite cool. Obviously, Lee put the old train down, and I just built something that would be able to gain us access again. Still got to put railings on here because it's only just been done. But health and safety, you know. And the only way I could sort of get up to the train was this way. I'll quickly run you across this. See if I can see his boat. But obviously that's his end game. Getting this track to the rock. I thought so. There's his boat dock. Can't see the boat obviously because it's not loaded up. But yeah, that's how far he's got left to go. Not too bad at all. Nearly there. So yeah, that's the tour of the Rock Islands that we've been on. And as you can see, going on down there. Yeah, look at that bad boy. Why I don't fancy that water. Laters. I will get in there, that's for sure. But yeah, as you can see, if we're getting there, they sort this out. As you can see, we've got a lot going on that rock. And you went over there obviously to see it on your server. You can obviously know how big it is, but yeah, we've covered it quite well, I think. Not bad at all. Is he following me, that one? I would say. Actually, right, there we go. So, yes, I know this is going to be a long video, and probably don't expect you to watch it all. But I am going to give you a quick visit to the island base. So, straight to the teleporter police. 3. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, not bad of a little build, mate. I enjoyed doing it. Had a lot of fun. And it's still not complete. Oh, God. All you got to do is run for me, man. Right then. So, off to the island base. Whoa! Yeah, thought so. So, yeah, little teleport mate. And welcome to the island base. As you I think you started watching the video on this a while ago, and there was fog, it was all over the place. I just thought it was a bit too much. Oh mate, I can't miss that. But I'm doing a video, so I can't go and grab that again. Yeah. So yeah, I downgrade charges it, and yeah, just went with my little headquarter tower. I had to keep this because I think that water fountain feature is so good. So yeah, nice little platform for the water fountain to go in. And seating area. Again, right, this bit down here is not complete, but the build's there. If you know what I mean. With my builds, I love building so much that I sort of build, and don't sort of complete a room. Again, just a little lay down. I did have my grinder down here to cover up that shit in the corner, but I decided to move it up top, and there was 2 safes here, but I've moved them up top because of the resource runs that I'm doing a bit. Yep, downstairs, nice little open glass bit, couple of storage boxes. Yes, a lift. Guarantee that there's hardly anything in this, but I've just made the blueprint, if you know what I mean, and then I'll fill it once I'm done. Yeah, just a cool little going down the cliff building. This is me feature floor. See how high up still we are. Bit trippy. But yeah, quite cool. And then I'll just run you through the main house. Happy 20 minutes of your life that you never get back. Yeah, I just really enjoy building shit. Not too bad. Yeah, this is where I was going out on runs and just dropping everything off. That's why these 2 bolts have gone up. here at the bottom, and then I've got a little side door on here so I can access my grinder so I can get shit grounded up and not have to take it indoors. So yeah, this is the natural, my first build over here, to be fair. All boxed off, nice boxy round. I'm annoyed about this. I quite like that for a kitchen flooring, like, but when you put walls and ceilings up, like for instance here, when you put the floor down, the cosmetic is white on the other side. So I'm like, okay, cool. Oh, I need to get these sorted out as well. But yeah, just all the stock up over here. Not too much going on in this bad boy at the moment. American narcotics, couple of and recipes. Yeah, tree booster. Ah, yeah. Nice cool chandelier in the middle. Up to the roof. That's the door open there. Box feature on that. When the fire is lit, that comes out the top of that chimney like a dream. Just a nice little sitting down bit. Box over. Like I say, fountain really cool. And then we go down into the workroom. Down we've got all bolts. All up with a little bit from the bobs. I think I've just emptied this bad boy in there now. Yeah, that's the tour of the islands and the rock. There you go. Peace out.